Hello everyone, welcome to week 2. Like last week with the video that I posted, in this video I just want to provide you a little bit of context to explain why I've structured and assigned the kinds of assignments that I have for this week. And I'd like to first focus on the proposal essay. So the first major assignment that you're going to be writing in this class is called the proposal essay. And I want to first start with what it's not before we get to what it is. So the proposal essay is meant to be is not meant to be an argumentative essay. So I know that I've asked you to kind of start thinking about a topic for your research essay, but the proposal is not your research essay. It's not meant to be an argument. You have not really had enough time to develop a well-structured argument, nor have you had enough time to really do a lot of research. So the proposal is not an argument. Instead, the proposal is an informative essay that just tells me what choices you've made so far in preparation for the research paper, which will be due at the end of the semester. And so essentially, in the proposal, you need to tell me what myth or misconception you have selected. You need to tell me why you have selected that myth or misconception, and you need to tell me what 2 sources you have found that you think will be helpful in your research essay. So those 2 sources were going to be very, very important. So make sure you choose 2 specific sources. So for instance, don't just identify an entire website. You want to identify a specific article within that website. So the reason why the sources are so important in this particular essay is because the next assignment is going to be an annotated bibliography, where I'm going to ask you to look for and analyze a series of sources. And if you identify 2 specific sources in this essay, you'll already have 2 sources available to you for the annotated bibliography. So you'll just be that much further ahead. So now, speaking of the proposal itself, I have an assignment due this week called Thesis and Topic Sentences. So the reason why I've assigned this particular assignment is because I've noticed in the past that students often struggled with their thesis and topic sentences for their body paragraphs. And these sentences are critical to your essay. If you don't have these sentences down, then it's likely that you're going to go off topic or that you're not going to be addressing the main idea. The thesis and topic sentences basically act as a skeleton or a structure for your essay. They help keep you on topic, and they inform the reader of what the essay is going to do. So first, I want to stress that the thesis statement is basically an overarching statement that tells the reader what the purpose of the essay is. So for a proposal, your thesis statement needs to tell me, the reader, what the proposal essay itself is going to do. Now, the topic sentences express the main ideas of each individual paragraph. Now, in the assignment that I gave you all, I asked specific questions in those assignments. And what I want you to do is I want you to provide direct answers to those questions. Those statements then will become the first sentences of each body paragraph in your proposal essay. Now, the whole purpose of this assignment is not for you to write a rough draft of your essay or for you to go into incredible detail. That's not the purpose of this assignment. That's going to happen later. So you only need to write essentially 4 sentences for the thesis and topic sentence assignment. And so also in the instructions, I did provide you with a model thesis statement. You can use that model thesis statement in the assignment. And you can use that model thesis statement in your proposal essay. Now, I know that I've already graded quite a few of those assignments, but and so I'm providing these notes now just to kind of let everybody know essentially what some of the major problems were that I found within those assignments. So if you want to revise assignments, I will remind you that, of course, you can revise them. Just make sure you take my notes in what I asked you to do, and you take those into consideration in your revision. Because when I look at revisions, what I'll do is I'll compare the 2 the 2 submissions that you sent in. And what I'm looking for is essentially improvement in that. And if I see improvement, your grade will go up. If it looks about the same, then your grade is going to pretty much stay the same. So I hope that offers up an explanation for this week's assignments and what I'm looking for in future assignments. Now, at the end of this week, we are going to be doing our first synchronous learning opportunity, and that's going to happen on Friday from 11 to 12 via Zoom. So a synchronous learning opportunity is a way that OC is attempting to try and make sure that our online students don't feel like they're kind of getting lost in the crowd, or that they're not getting any kind of interaction between with their instructors. And this kind of interaction can definitely be very helpful to students. So that's why I've scheduled this first synchronous learning opportunity for this week. I've also scheduled it too because it comes right before the first major assignment. So it's a great opportunity for students to ask any questions about the major assignment, and it's an opportunity for me to provide answers if I can. So if you can attend that session live, great. If you can't, then be sure and watch the recording later. I'm sorry, I said it was going to be in Zoom. It's actually going to be in Blackboard Collaborate. Sorry. So make sure you watch that recording later, and then you'll have an assignment that you'll need to submit. You'll need to submit a summary in order to get credit for that assignment. Now, if you do attend the session live, in order to get credit for the assignment, you need to both be present live during that session, and you need to participate. So make sure you actually do participate in the Collaborate session, so that way you can get credit for the assignment. All right, and as always, if y'all have any questions about anything that I've said either in this video or about anything that's in the course, please let me know and I'll be happy to help out. See you later.